All right, thank you everyone. Who was here last week? Can I see a hand? Raise a hand. Wow, okay, about half of the room. You guys got anything? Anything confusing, or how is that thing go? Any question for that? No? Am I that good? Yeah! Thank you, thank you. Well, Cindy would say earlier we prefer to go paperless. And yes, I truly want to do that for everyone. And as you can see, my material is very simple because everything is accessible online. So basically, we don't even need to email you. Everything what you see is what you got. That's how cool it is. And if you take note properly, you can do everything on your own. And as I mentioned last week, my class, I would like to share the way we do business on real estate through an iPad by demonstration. I'm not going to give you any material nor any instruction. I just do it. It's so simple. And the people here last week remember the philosophy that I have behind the iPad. What is that? Quiz tell now. Simple, simplicity, affordability, there we go, and mobility, there we go, short for SAM, S-A-M, right? Simplicity, affordability, and mobility. Got it? Okay. I did not really clearly address that point very clearly, so some people still confusing. Perhaps today I clear it out a little bit by telling you a story. Maybe you can relate it. How cool is that? Okay. What do you mean by simplicity? Okay. I want you to have an ability to run your business in a very simple, not like high-tech, like, oh, I have to log in, I have to go through every single process to go through my offer or whatever. Everything is see, touch, click, typing, that's it. That's how simple it is. Now, affordability is mean, I don't want you to spend like $1,000 for a high-tech equipment to do those things. They defeat the purposes, which is the iPad come in handy. The last thing is mobility. In the mobility, a lot of people misunderstand me is like this. I want you to picture this. Let's say your son saying, Daddy, can you take me out to a ball game? And you say, no, I have to do my offer for my client. I cannot take you out there. Can you just go with your mom or your friend? What? Can I see a raise of hand who know that? Jailbreaking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%, 6, 7. So what do I do? Should I go through this or should I skip this? I don't want to go through it. Okay. First of all, why jailbreaking? Now, okay, Nikki. Not so clear, right? Do we need to focus this?
Actually, it's automatic.
Oh, it's automatic? How come it's not loading?
It is.
Okay.
You want to introduce some power?
Can you zoom it out again? Okay, what is jailbreaking? This information you can get online and it's access to everybody. All you need to do is in a search engine, you can put down iPad or iPhone jailbreak. All this information will come out and give you the introduction. However, my job today is make it simpler for you. What is jailbreaking? Just like the word is saying, jail is in jail. Breaking is out of it, right? You break the jail. When Apple, they made their device, so-called an iPad or an iPhone or any device that you see, their concept is they don't want anybody to do anything to it. They want you to keep the device the way it is. Nothing else. You cannot do anything. However, there's a group of people think of differently. They go, no, if I own the device, I'm supposed to be able to do anything any way I want. So it's a big debating in between party. However, as of July 2010, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act say that no, there's nothing wrong with it. Therefore, they say it's completely legal. However, they have a 3-year cap for reviewing the copyright issue. That means every 3 years, they will review it to see if it's okay. If it's okay, then they will continue legalize the jailbreak. If they say no, it's not, then it will become illegal again. So far, we're still within the time frame of jailbreaking, which is we only in like 2 years old. By July, we'll be 2 years old. And what is jailbreaking? Basically, is you free your device can install third-party apps. That means anyone buy an app that Apple not approved, you can use it on your device. What exactly does that mean? It means whatever that you see on your device that you buy from Apple Store, it looks very simple and plain. You can modify it. You can make a screen in a different color. You can make a slide in a different color. You can make your phone look completely different. It's all custom by your taste. Nobody can tell you to do anything. Are you with me on this topic? That is exactly what jailbreaking is all about. Nothing else. Now, you would ask me, do I need to jailbreak my iPad? The answer is no. You don't have to. Whatever you want to do is all up to you. It's your own device. However, some of the apps that after you jailbreak, then you can be freely to use as a third party. But if you are not jailbreaking, then you will be limited to Apple Store only. Are we clear? That's it. That's how simple it is. Now, when you jailbreak your device, some of the third-party apps that you install might be something called, what you call it, pirate or illegal something. Those things is on your own judgment. Right? It's very fine line, nobody knows is that right or is wrong, but use on your own risk. Therefore, because of that issue, as soon as you jailbreak your device, Apple Store will tell you no more warranty. They don't take care of your device no more. You're on your own. Anything happen to your device, we don't care. All right? Any questions so far? Yes?
Once you jailbreak, can you go back? Can you go back and unjailbreak?
Yes, the answer is yes. You can always redone it. The myth is sometimes Apple Store will find out, sometimes it's not, but based on my knowledge, I don't see why can they find out. There's no way. It's just a computer. You can always install and uninstall thing whatever you want. Okay? Any other question? Wow. You guys are awesome.
Regarding I believe that this application that you can open, like you said, and use it as your free will on your computer. But those applications, it's not possible to have virus in it or kind of, unprotection or that way.
Virus or not is not that I know of. So far in the so-called virus problem, it's only happened to the PC base. Most of the time, Apple is still pretty safe in that environment. So far, I have not encountered any issue on that, but don't quote me on that. Maybe something I don't know what I don't know, right? So far, I would say it's okay. I never see any problem. All right. Any other question? No? All right. So now we're going to go into a step-by-step jailbreaking. Cool? Okay. Okay. The first one I would like to introduce you the website called I like iPad, I download blog, blog.com. In this website, right there, that's the website right there. See, I download blog. In this website, they have a very detailed information of how to jailbreak your iPhone, your iPad, your iPod, anything that you can think of, including an Apple TV. You might not even know what I'm talking about. There's a device called Apple TV as well. Now, Vicky, can you scroll up? Oh, right there. Okay. Right there, there's a tab saying jailbreak. All you need to do is click on jailbreak. Jailbreak. There we go. This one right here is a jailbreak. Right? When you click on that one, it will tell you how to jailbreak. Click on how to jailbreak. And in the jailbreak section, it will give you a very detail of what's going on, including a video clip on YouTube of the tutorial of how to do that online with the video. And now, that's what I mean earlier when I say technical. Advice for me is, if you're having a difficulty or a challenge of installing a software on your computer, then my advice to you is don't even do it. Because by doing the jailbreaking, it does require a little bit of knowledge of what you're doing with the installation, formatting, and installing. But if you do have difficulty in doing the simple installation on your computer, then this is not for you. Alright? So don't go home and do this and read through it and go like, yes, Larry said it's so simple, let's do it. And then you get stuck and then you call me and you're mad at me. No, that's not for you. Only if you know exactly what you do. However, if you're interested in doing jailbreaking, it's all feel free how to do it. Okay, now, let's go on. Up like that. Okay. Okay. Now, in the statement right here, or the jailbreaking, go back down a little bit. They were telling you, is that jailbreaking is legal? In this article, they even clearly tell you what's going on by doing jailbreaking. How do you doing it and who doing it? All the technical questions, every single detailed information is right there. And they even ask the jailbreak void my warranty. The answer is yes, right? And all kind of things, is jailbreaking is legal? The answer is yes. Remember the act is good for 3 years, right? Keep going down, keep down, keep down. Yeah. What is that?
Larry,
Yes.
is there any reason why you want to do the jailbreaking if the current app is enough for your application? You get experience, you need to use the outside app because there's no jailbreaking.
Well, for me, this is how I look at it. You're right. Some people don't really need to do jailbreaking, right? And they still can use whatever they are. Right now, currently, the policy on return in Apple Store, especially on the apps, is very quite, it's difficult. As soon as you click on purchase, everything is on final. Let's say you're looking at the app, you read the description and you like what you should do, you play with your credit card, done, no return, point of no return, done deal, and then close out. However, with some people like to do research, such as me, I want to do research, I want to explore more whatsoever. That means every single app that I want to try it, I want to use it, then I have to pay for it. Then that's gonna be outrageous. For researching purposes, I like to use a lot of apps that I can try it out and see what's going on. So therefore, jailbreak will be one of the benefits that I can get out of it. And on top of that, I can make a lot of pretty stuff that I like for my iPhone or my iPad. That's how it is. Does that answer your question? All right, thank you. Any other question? Yes?
If that's, is there other iPads that already have all the other apps and you don't have to download?
No. No. Again, Apple is like that. They always want to be by themselves. They want to be closed. This is us. Every single thing that goes through Apple Store have to have the approval from Apple. Some of the app, and here's another question, another reason. Some of the app that you previously purchased from Apple Store, and after some now you go back, is no longer there. Why? For some of the policy that the Apple Store have, sometimes they kick the right of the development out. They say, no, you guys not fall into certain guideline that we have. Now we cannot have you on our Apple Store anymore. But the app's still good, but because of something that they did or whatever it is, Apple say, no, we are not authorizing you anymore. So by that, the limitation is so much. Yes, sir.
By jailbreaking, I know that sometimes when you're doing social media and they'll post a video and it's in Flash, and you can't read it because Apple and Flash don't communicate.
Yes.
By jailbreaking, would you be able to get those Flash videos?
The answer is yes and no. Depend on how the Flash is installed. There is another browser. In iPad, most of the time we use Safari. And there's another one called...
Is it 360?
Sky, I'm using Sky, let me see, I don't even remember. Skyfire, there we go. Skyfire is another browser that is capable of receiving, and it's not exactly how Safari did, but if they detect a flash flyer video, it will tell you there's a flash flyer video, and you can click on it and you can view it.
Skyfire.
Skyfire.
Is it free?
Once you modify iPad, it's no
No. I don't think so. If
Okay, once you jailbreak and you add all your apps, the apps, and then something's wrong with it, can you click off the jailbreak and turn off the app and return it? So that's fine. Because
I'm not gonna for sure to tell you yes, because when you're doing the jailbreaking and then you unjailbreaking, will Apple find out or not is still a myth. But they telling you that as soon as they find out you've been jailbreak your device, no more friend. They hate you. Okay? Yes. Any other question?
So I'm curious, you didn't install it. Is there or you have to?
Well, as mentioned earlier, in a tablet computer like this, for my understanding, the only few way to damage your device is, first of all, maybe you flood them down in the toilet with water. Second, you run over with a truck or something, you literally destroying it, or you plug into a very high voltage, electric voltage to shock the device to burn it out. Then you're completely killing it. Besides that, how you're gonna destroy your device, I don't think so. It's not, you can see how solid they are. And, well, if you drop it, yes, it depends. If you drop it like this, it's okay. But if you drop it like 10 stories, then different. So, by all means, no. The iPad, you can always fix it. You can always reload it, do all kinds of stuff. But again, it requires a bit of knowledge of how to do it. It's not as simple as you think. All right? All right, any other question? I did it for my own use, and it took me almost about 2 hours, an hour and a half to 2 hours to do it. That's how it is, and preferably I'm not going to do anything for anybody. First of all, it quite takes some time, and second, I don't want to take any responsible for your device or any lawsuit that Apple going to come after me. I mean, I promoted product and I don't get anything in return. I get trouble. So.
You make mistakes, just like she said, big mistakes. You used to move it to the cash pen
Not that simple. That is simple. Not that simple. Now we talk about technical now. Very, very technical. Yeah.
Maybe Larry, you're not gonna do it for us, maybe we have a class first. So,
Well, Well, first of all, I don't want to disappoint you. When I come up with the class, I did not do a thorough research on my audience, which is I assuming I thought you know what I think you know. That is my mistake. That is my mistake. However, therefore, earlier when we started the class, I would ask, should I skip this class? Because for my feeling, this might not be suitable for the audience. Yes, because this one, if I can see your reactions, you all go like, what are you talking about? You know, I have that feeling right now, and I don't feel good by disappointing you. So if you don't want this, we can always skip this. Perhaps if you have a little bit knowledge and you want to explore more, we can talk about that on the other time on beside the class. All right? Yes?
I think it's, I came here for finding out what the tools are that are available for realtors on the
I see.
iPad.
Okay.
I think that would make it attractive to people who haven't bought an iPad. It would make attractive to them wanting to buy the iPad or not. Because a lot of people are, I think, wondering, excuse me for speaking for a lot of other people, but I think people are wondering whether they even want to buy an iPad or not. So
Yeah, exactly.
if it's a tool that can help them with realty, then I think, that's what they want to see.
So everyone agree. What's your name, sir?
My name is Marcus.
Marcus. You guys agree with Marcus saying? All right, move on. We make time go fast. This is supposed to be next week, so now we're going to go to next week's time. iPad 103, we talk about apps. Just like Margaret was asking, which app is good for us? There will be, if I remember correctly, 140,000 apps for iPad and more than 500,000 for iPhone. Combined, we have more than 600,000 apps. If we go all through all those apps, I guarantee you in our lifetime, all of us combined will never finish them. Therefore, this is the 5 apps that I use most of the time in my real estate transaction. Again, this class is for real estate transaction only. If you have any other interesting app would like to share, more than welcome to share with your colleagues, your friend. Since this is the app thing that we move on, this is how I do it, and I would share with you my way how to doing this. I hang around with a different age of friend, especially a younger one that they are more high-tech savvy. They know what's going on to get some update from them. So if I may, I would ask, if any one of you know a bit about the iPad or the good app, let the other people know, form the small group of community, exchanging information, just like what they did online called the forum. I know something, I post it on and share with people. Instead of doing that online, we can do that in this small community here and help us excel a lot faster. What do you think?
Okay.
Right? So now, let me see the hand who know a bit about iPad. Marco is one of them. Am I pronouncing your name right?
Marcus.
Margaret, I'm sorry. So Margaret is one of them. Who else besides Margaret? Don't be shy. Okay, the lady that, what's your name? Anna. Yeah, Anna is the second one. So get to know them so they can share the knowledge with you. That's how we grow together, by sharing. All right? Okay, now before I move on, any question for that? The middle one, okay, let me introduce you 5 of them that I use. The first one is called the PDF Expert. The second one is called the Office Pro. The third one, the little blue box on the other side. You go too fast, okay? The further right, they call it Dropbox. And the middle one, is that familiar to you? It's the realtor.com. And the very last one is how you control your desktop computer remotely. Again, remember ability, mobility. You can access to your computer anywhere around the world. How cool is that? Now, next one. Okay. What is the PDF Expert? In the PDF Expert is a PDF file that you can present your offer to your buyer or the listing to your seller. That's how it is. On top of that, on the PDF Expert, you can help them to show it to them, and after that, they can put their signature on it to make that into a legal document. Again, is that something you want?
Yeah.
See? All right, thank you. Now, the next one, what is that? Do I have to pay for that? The PDF Expert, if you purchase that on the Apple Store, it's gonna be $9.95 for the purchasing. However, for researching purposes, after you jailbreak it, you know what I mean. Go to the next slide. We're on the recorded line today, guys. Be careful of what you're saying. No, $9.99. Yeah, 95 cents? Come on, 1 cent. Excuse me? No. It's a purchase, just one time. And remember, anything you buy from the Apple Store apps, I'm talking about the application that you're using it, is final sell. Don't just say, okay, I try it, if I don't like it, I delete it. Alright? Now, before I move on, I'd like to clarify one thing. There are many of the similar apps like this available for all of us. Why I choose them? Because I like them. I use them based on my simple philosophy, my buddy Sam, simplicity, affordability, and mobility. If nothing that they fall into those things, I don't like them. Why? Because it defeats the purposes. All right. So just want to clarify with you folks that all the app that I use is based on my prefer. Have nothing to do with it. I'm not promoting it. I'm not writing it. I don't benefit out of it. But I like them because they help me in my business. Are we clear with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, next one. The Quick Office Pro. That one is similar to our computer Microsoft Office, which is you can write document, you can have spreadsheet on an Excel, and also you can do PowerPoint. That's what it means. They're compatible with Apple. Alright, now next, Microsoft. Dropbox. What is Dropbox? Dropbox is a service. If you need more space, then you have to pay for a fee. However, if you don't, they will provide up to 2 gigabyte free space for you to store online document. Very similar to the one that we already have to CAR, which is the the votes. There we go. The only difference is this one is a publication to public. They have a lot of compatible with another app that you can zing and download directly. I like it because it's convenient for me. Yes, sir.
Does iCloud now give you that capacity to do
Yes, iCloud is the same thing. So I already have the account with them. I like them. So again, it's my own thing. You all feel free to explore another services if you want to. All right, next. iPad, the Realtor. This one is exactly the same thing that we have on the MLS listing. This is the major one. A lot of people ask me, how do you search listing online? How do you use your iPad to search? This app is the one that will help you do all of those things. Alright? They pull the same database that we have from the MLS matrix. That's what we got. However, after a long period of time of using it, I discovered one minor disadvantage is they cannot tell the difference between a available, backup, and pending. These all three they consider active listing. The only thing is if you use the app to search, then you have to go through it and look for the detailed description and make sure it's still active. Otherwise, when you do search, you go, wow, yes, it's available. And then you all call your buyer and go see the house. People wondering, what are you doing, man? It's my house.
already sold.
And it's kind of funny. So just a little tip on that one, right?
Larry?
Yes.
I hope everyone knows that you do have an app for CRMLS. You go in directly, that's exactly the same way as what we have on our normal. And you can go into it and you get everything the same, and you have all the same applications. It is active, it is current, it's live.
Yes.
And there's a free app to it.
Yes, okay, let me go back one step. On the CRMOS, that I don't like to use that app is because they require a higher ISO, which is you have to have I have an iPad 1. I'm sound high-tech, but I'm low-tech. Yes. But they need to, you mean the website or
You get the whole website. You
But,
don't.
oh, no, we talk about app right now.
Yeah, well, you have the app too, though. I mean, that's how you get to the website. It's a free app through CRMLS.
But you go through the Safari, am I right?
No. Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we're talking two different things right now. I will go to that one
Okay,
again.
great.
That's why I did not list the CRMLS app in there. That's why you wonder why you don't even talk about it,
Yeah.
right? Now, this one is control your desktop. This might have to take a long time, so we will cover this in the short future. All right, now let's go back to the very first page. You see that two website right there? Why I put it down there? Just like Silva mentioned earlier, the CRMLS, they have their app, but when you download that app, if you don't have the iPad 2 and the 5.0, it won't run. That means if you buy an iPad a little bit way before last year, you're in trouble. It makes you to update it, do all kind of stuff. And this is me. I don't like to be tied down because I have to do this to keep up with you. Therefore, I still like to use that website through Safari. When you log in, just like she mentioned earlier, you have a full access, just like using your desktop computer to do such listing. However, the Realtor.com, I like it the most as we're gonna go, today we don't have time to go to detail every single one. But that one, when we go detail into that one, is a cool app that I like. Why? It's very convenient. Wherever you are, you can look at your listing immediately without going through any headache. So far, any question? No? Wow, that's good. The ISO is 5.01 right now, is the higher, and you can get all those information on apple.com. Okay? Oh, thank you, welcome. Okay, wait. These.
There's the Wi-Fi hookup for anybody that wants to hook up. There's the password.
Okay.
Oh, there is.
Anyone have the Wi-Fi access to this office?
No.
No. Okay. This is a secret code. You ready? Okay. WSGV, and then spell it out. Realtor with S. Realtor. That is the passcode for West St. Gabriel Valley Realtor Board. Again, WSGV Realtors. That is the password. No. I like the way she thinks, mobility anywhere. Yep. Well, for Wi-Fi, remember this. Whenever you within a network, whoever have Wi-Fi that they're willing to share with you, that is the time that you can use the Wi-Fi. Through Wi-Fi, then you can access to anywhere, whatever you want. Let's say, for instance, you go to Hong Kong, you sit in Hong Kong. I love Hong Kong airport. Free Wi-Fi, high speed as well. You go to Hong Kong, you sit in the airport, you're waiting for your flight. You can use the Wi-Fi, log into your account and check the listing, emailing your offer, perhaps review your counter offer or submit your offer, whatever you want to do. That's what I mean. Without a Wi-Fi, nothing you can do. You'll be tied down. Cool? All right. Okay, now, PDF Expert, probably I can go to 2 apps for today, okay? Today I'm gonna review the PDF Expert. How can you use a PDF Expert, which is a demonstration. Okay, this is a PDF Expert that you are looking at it. Okay, as last time I would demonstrate this one. This is very, very simple use app. So when you have a offer coming in from your email, when you download your app from your email, it will say where you want to open. You open from the PDF Expert. When you're in the PDF Expert, let's say for instance, I'm gonna open up this one. It's my contract, right? I'm gonna present my contract to my buyer. All the document in there. I show it to them, and if they like it, all I need to do is say, okay, now this is what you need to do. You see, when I hold it, I won't let go. This thing come out. All I need to do is say select sign, signature. They ask me, my signature or customer signature. This is the cool thing that I like about. When you select my signature, it means your own signature as an agent that is already stored in there by you. But if your buyer or your client says, I don't feel good to sign on your device, what if you keep my signature? On the customer signature, when you click on it, it spells it out to you. This is a one-time signature that will be inserted in the document. It will not be saved in the application for later use. You make them feel much comfortable. So every single contract, like that you tell them one pay at a time, when they're done with it, they just simply put out a signature, boom, done, click done. It's right there. In the signature, you can always make it smaller, bigger. If you don't like the color, you can change the color as well. Done. It doesn't work.
So Larry?
Yes.
So what you would have to do is you would have to get the contract and make a copy of it in PDF and store it on that PDF Expert?
When you tie up a contract, you do that on the ML, on the Win form, which is a zip form. By the way, on the zip form, you have 2 options. One is on your desktop, and one is on the online. There is another one it's called mobile. Does anybody know that?
WinForms mobile.
Oh, nobody know that. So I skip one. Yeah, since you know that. Okay. So you want me to cover that one first? I'm jumping around now. I'm in trouble.
So you're saying from that application, it produces the file that you can load as a PDF on your iPad?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That makes it signable.
Too many login into our network right now. Everything is slowed down. Next time we're not going to give out the password after the class. There we go.
You access the contract to the mobile.
Okay, is that familiar to you? Okay, on this one, you see that? if you want to access your WinForm from a mobile device, that will be a $9.95 per year that you have to pay for CAR in order for you to get access to it. Choose your work carefully.
Write it off. They'd rather go to jail.
All right. Now, so go to car.com, go to Business Tool, which is right here. On Business Tool, you click on it, it will tell you the zip form for your mobile device. And they will come to this section, and you can call them, you can pay them with your credit card or whatever, that's blah, blah, blah. After you're done with this, you will get into a web page like this. Have anybody see this screen? Still loading? Focus, come on. Is that clear? No. How come? It's done loading. What happened? Oh, by the way, the $5 is only for the breakfast meeting. For this class, it's going to be $49.99. Okay, anyone can see this? No? Okay, we won't focus. Okay. So now, from this, let me log into my account first, okay? It doesn't work. It's get into your CAR account. Okay. As soon as you log in, this is how it looks like. Still not clear, huh? Where's the light? The light is not on. Oh, that light? Yeah, can someone turn up? The blue light is off. No. Can you turn this on? Oh, the other way. Still not working. I have a suggestion. If someone donate me an iPad 2, I can do this wirelessly without standing here. Who want to volunteer?
Everybody can change.
I like your
You find me the
We give you the I2, you give us the I3.
Well, anyway, so you see the format when you have a CAR mobile sign up for $9.95, you can access on your iPad just like this, all the form. So every single line that you see is the form that you already create in your account. They store it for you through the bots. That's like Archie mentioned earlier. You can access anyone you want, and that's it. All you need to do is click on it, and they will open it up. Let's say right here, I have the disclosure that I need to do. When I click on it, you see that thing come up?
Yeah.
You don't see it, but the second one, it says send. I can email it out to anybody that I want. So I'm gonna email that to my client, or I can email it to my client or to my listing agent or whatever it is. However, if I want to view it, I can just click on it. I still can view it under a Adobe format. All right, now it's loading. Come on. Okay, you see that? Boom, that is a form that you have. When you have this form, it will open it up to Safari. Now, in Safari, this little icon right here, you can click on this, and you can say print. And you can print that into a Adobe. If you have the Adobe set up, and you can open up in your iPad. Or you want to do a simpler, email it to yourself, and open it up from your email, and it's the same thing. Right? Don't let your imagination stop you. Think of it. How you gonna get this to you? Everything have to do through the internet. That's how simple it is. Wirelessly. You don't have to go like, oh, I have to copy it from my jump drive, bring it to this device, plug it in. Again, defeat the purpose. It's not simplicity. That's too complicated. Click, 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 email, 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 done. Yes.
So sorry for it. So just to
Don't
resume, because
apologize.
I'm gonna be helping a lot of people with it. So they go to the WinForms.
Yes.
They fill out the contract on the WinForms program.
Yes.
When it's done and needing just to be signed, they email it to themselves
Yes.
as a PDF.
Yes.
Then from that PDF expert program, they open it up
Yes.
and they're able to sign it one time
Yes.
with the signature of the clients that they need.
Yes.
To go off of that, in order to create a PDF for the offer, you have to subscribe at $9.95 per month fee.
Per
Is that
year.
correct?
That's
Oh,
correct.
I'm sorry, per year.
Yes. As soon as you sign up with the with the CAR, every form that you print out is in Adobe format, PDF format. You don't need anything to convert it. Yes.
You can't just access WinForms through Safari like you do on the computer.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
You don't have, if you don't want to purchase that software, is actually make your life easier when you input all the data. But if
Exactly.
you don't want to pay for that service and you would want to go through the old way that you always write your contract, you can do that and
Yeah.
just email back to yourself.
But that has to be a laptop computer. Through iPad is a little bit limitation on that one.
Right.
Based on from my experience, when you do that, sometimes when you put it, the wording of the contract is not in English. You have a few words that looks like Chinese or some kind of language. Okay, so because when we were in China back in April, that's what I experienced. After I typed up the contract and I printed it to myself, and I didn't know it looks fine to me, but when I sent it to a client to sign for the offer, and the client came back and emailed me saying that, what is it on the contract? How come you have this and this? What happened to the dollar amount? Then I went back in, and then I realized, oh, it's not in English. So I have to subscribe the service, the $9.95, and then reprint it. And actually, once you're familiar with this software that they have for us, it's very easy and very fast.
Can I ask you if you were like filling out a contract, like say at your office at one of the resource computers that you have in your office, you fill it up, and then could you email it to yourself
Yes.
from there?
Yes.
Without having to use the mobile program, or
Right.
you could email it to yourself and then do the same thing. Email it
Right.
to yourself, open it up as a PDF on your iPad, and then you're good to go.
Right, so let's say you finish that and then you're on your way to meet up with a client. You can just do it on your computer, which is probably faster since you're in the office already. And then you email back to yourself, and then when you meet up with your client, just open up the PDF and then just hand them the iPad and
Stylus
have
and
them sign.
Calvin, I think other ways can be if you regularly open your PD and your WinForms, and then there is the choice to export as a PDF in whatever place you want to. So you can export to your Dropbox, and then you can open your Dropbox from other sources.
He nailed it. Exactly. How about this? I want you to think of this way. iPad is just another door to get into CAR. Whatever that you've been doing so far is still the same. You can get access through online, or you can download a desktop WinForm, do it on the desktop. But nowadays, preferably WinForm online, because you can access to multiple computer anywhere, you still can see your same file. But if you do that on your computer, then you always need to go back to that computer. That's how inconvenient it is. iPad is another one that it brings you a next level, which is like, let's say you're having a birthday party or something. Your son say, "Yo, Daddy, I must go to Disneyland. You promised me." And sure enough, your client call you right on the same day. Now what are you gonna do? You have to do what you do as a promise to your kid. You say, "Sure, let's go," without hesitation. Go to Disneyland, have your kid get in line, waiting in line for a ride, pull up your iPad, get on the Wi-Fi, boom, you do your thing. You don't have to worry about it. Right? So is that mobility? That's why I'm so excited about the iPad. It frees up a lot of our time that we take away from our family. That's what I mean. So I don't want you to lock up in your office because you have to go back to your office just to access your computer and get on the phone get on the phone to do a contract, which doesn't make any sense. Agree with me?
Yes.
All right, yes. So now, any question for that? Now we got a win form online, email it to anybody and get it load up on the PDF expert. Present the offer to your buyer. And when they're okay with it, they can initial on it or they can sign on it. When they're done with it, you just email directly to your listing agent. Is that simple enough?
Yes.
All right. Any question before I move on? Only 5 more minutes.
So if you take another step, instead of, let's say you receive a contract and you receive an acceptance or disclosures from your listing agents, and there's a lot of things need to be initials and signed. So instead of printing out that PDF, expert will help you tremendously by just printing to PDF expert and then you sign it. Otherwise, you're going to have a tons of copies because you have to print it out and have your borrow sign, fax it over there, and I'll print it out again and have buyer and seller sign. So you eventually have copies of different things until you have the finalized signatures. With that, it helps you eliminate that.
And if you want to buy a stylus for it,
Yes.
if you have a phone carrier like Sprint, Verizon, or AT&T, and you want to buy a stylus from them, go to your carrier because they'll give you one at a discount, so you can buy a stylus at a discount.
You can do that, or you can go to eBay or Amazon, buy the whole package. It comes with like 3 stylus with the iPad cover and all kinds of other stuff for like $5 free shipping.
I have a question on the disclosure meeting. Talk about. So when the listing agent email you the disclosure, so you and the buyer is not in a different city.
Yes.
What happened now? Now you went to China. So
Right.
you just email to your client.
Yes.
Since you already signed up the line 99 over, so they can sign it and email it.
No.
Yes. After they sign, they can email it back to us.
But do they have already doing that?
You refer to different things. The 999 is the win form.
Okay. Oh, no.
It is not a signature.
Okay.
It is not a signature.
So disclosure cannot sign on 999.
Unless you can just walk them through quickly on how to do the
Well, you're in a
PDF.
different city. You're in China, you're in America.
Whoa. Okay. Let's clear that one out. First of all, if your buyer that they are not that high tech, they still want to see a paper, they still have to see your face. Everything I just said is not gonna apply.
No, I'm saying they are high tech.
Okay. If they are high tech, if they have an iPad, most likely, if you tell them what you have, they will know what to do exactly like you.
But disclosure, I'm talking about the listing agent email you.
Yes.
And you email to your buyer, because your buyer is in the United States and you're in China.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
can they do it online side?
Yes, the same way we do it like that.
As long as they sign, just how they sign it. Because it's a disclosure most likely coming through fax, okay, or scan.
Just scan.
Right, scan.
Listing agent email to you.
Right.
With the whole stack of
Right.
the disclosure.
Right.
Do they have to print a hard copy to sign or they don't?
They don't have to if they know how to use this. But if they don't know how
Well,
to
there are
use
two
this,
ways to do that. Let me cover this again. There are two ways to do this. Let's go with the old text. You send them an email. From time to time it happens. You send them an email. They print it out. They sign it. They scan it. They email it to you, or they fax back to you. Either way, it's low text. But if they have the PDF, you tell them that, oh, there is they have an iPad. There is the PDF expert. Go download it. If they say, no, I don't have a jailbreak, then you say, okay, I pay for you, $9.95, just go ahead and download it, you pay for it. Whatever the deal you work out is between you and them. They have it, they go, oh, okay, so simple. They don't have to print anything out, we review that on the PDF. At the same time, maybe you can call them through internet, through your phone, walk them through the disclosure, explain it to them one page at a time. You on your PDF, he or she on his or her PDF. iPad, go through it. Every single one of them, they sign, they done. Boom, they click send, and back to you. Instantly. That's what I mean by mobility. But if they say, no, I cannot do anything, I think you have to call your broker or your assistant to do that. Right? There's no choice. But if they do know how to use the iPad, that is the way. And they like it because why? They don't have to print it out. They don't have to waste their paperwork.
New generation.
Yes. Any other question? Yes.
I know this is different than just electronic signing, but do you teach us how to do that on your computer? Do e-signing?
The signature, like I demonstrated earlier, is a physical signature. It's like that.
So that's different than electronic signing, right?
It's not an electrical sign. It's not an electronic signature. If they sign their name like this, if you print it out, it looks exactly like they're using a ball pen to sign on it. There is no digital code or anything. It's a legal document that they sign. And don't fake the signature. That is the signature.
As a matter of fact, the banks are the ones that they accept only that.
Thank you. I don't want to go through that, but you know that. Yes. We have to report it live. Any other questions? Yes.
For the zip phone mobile, can I pay for it online or do I have to call?
I don't remember. I called last time. You can try to log in your CAR. I believe so. You can log in your CAR and go to Business Tool. Go down on the mobile, and they will say that you want to purchase. When you click on it, they will ask you how you want to pay for it. You can just pay online, or they can send you a bill or anything. Yeah. All right. So today we're going to cover two topics. One is the CAR. So do your homework. Go to your CAR. If you don't know how to use the mobile WinForm yet, try to figure it out how to do that and write out as many questions as you can so we can cover that next time. Second is the PDF expert. We cover how to open your contract agreement on your PDF expert to present it to your buyer or the seller to have a signature. That is already covered, right? So now next time we're going to talk about the Realtor.com, how to do search listing, do all kind of stuff. All right? Thank you.
Before everybody leaves, who is not from West San Gabriel Valley Association of Realtors? All those guests, please raise your hand.